Good morning, pirates. I've got info for you this morning. Blackwood does have some changed items.
Ah, back for more tea?
Some of these items people have been looking for, so figured I'd give you a video real quick. You can get Mark of the Wolf. This is a good alternative for Worm's Breath Churner because it increases the fire rate of explosive weapons by 20%. It increases damage to structures by 5%. Triggering a blaze on target also increases shell shock charge rate by 50% for 7 seconds. You got the shock carving station. Hitting a weak point applies taunting charge on the target, increases taunt duration by 15%, reduces reload time of piercing weapons by 5%. Teulings guidance. Hitting weak point increases damage dealt by the next weak point hit within 8 seconds by 30%. Increases damage to weak points with front weapons by 12%, and reduces reload time of front weapons by 5%. You get your buoy locker. Increases the maximum number of active buoys by 1. Increases max health of buoys by 25%. Reduces reload time of auxiliary weapons by 7%. That was in one of my last builds, so really good. Stormwoven Symphony. It's basically like an offensive armor because hitting brace charges up a sonic attack, dealing up to 7,200 damage to surrounding hostiles up to 150 meters away when fully charged. The Tanasha. This is the only way to. Well, it was when there was a taunt glitch going around. This was the only way to get rid of it, but it seems they may have fixed taunt, but still, this can get rid of any status effect while bracing. You just hold down the brace, and since our stamina depletion isn't what it used to be, this is a really, really good armor to have. While bracing reduces the buildup of negative status effects by 10% every second. If the status effect is active, its duration is reduced instead. Reduces damage taken from the punctured status effect by 25%. Punctured is caused by piercing. Rhapsody of the Deep. Nullifies all damage and effects of the flooded status effect while bracing, and fortifies against torpedoes. Only companion commodores have access to such exquisite craftsmanship. This is really good for the Hubak twins. While bracing, the effects of being afflicted with flooded is negated. Reduces damage from torpedoes by 30% and by an additional 30% while bracing. Also really good for Apak. You can get the Endless Requiem. This is the homing torpedo. Can be ascended into very nice. You could do fire damage. You could do electric damage. The Urban's Great Gun. It's the only unison firing culverin that is in the game. It's meant for tearing and sails, but you can roll on lethal and make it really good at hitting weak points. And the Dahaaka, one of my favorite torpedoes. This is a piercing torpedo. It does 250 piercing and 250 flooding. Now, with me saying that it's a piercing torpedo, that means that it will go through the buoy for Vikram, which he's back out now. So the Dahaaka is a great weapon against him. And then you have the Infernal Maw, which is the mines. Deploys the Sea Fire Mines buoy, which releases fiery mines filled with volatile sea fire liquid. It's fire mines. You've all seen them. Nothing else has changed for him.
Great trust begets greater.
There's one thing that changed different with Unita that I noticed. So we'll just go over it real quick.
Make yourself at home.
can now get the dummy spring loader blueprint. Reduces reload time of spring loader weapons by 20% when crew stamina is full. Reduces duration of incoming torn sails effect by 25%. Reduces incoming floating charge by 20%.
That's a bargain not to be missed.
I just like to have every blueprint, so. Yep, that's the only new one for her. And then we'll
Best wishes,
check
friend.
account ledger and see if there's anything here. That all looks the same. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this one. Just a real quick short update of what's new at Blackwood, Yanita, and the Moonshiner. Hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a like. If you got any comments, you can leave it below. Want to see future Skull and Bones videos? Make sure you're subscribed. Peace.